baby. Hi. Sorry I'm late. I had a lot of appointments this morning, and they all seem to be right after each other. So it is what it is, but it's okay. I'm here now. My name is Angie in Wonderland, and that's what I coined this place. So we're going to do readings today. Readings. Just gonna wait for everybody to file in. I don't know. Oh, this is actually working on Facebook. We'll have to see. It is, I think. Okay. And I'll have to probably bring my phone over. Yeah. Okay. Just gotta figure out this one here real quick. Because I know. So I'm gonna give readings out today, and they're free. You're more than, if you wanna. What is that one? No, it's really easy. Here. Hold on a second. I know. I don't know why that happened. Oh, okay. It's this one. All right. I'm putting up the other chat. If you're not, if you're writing me. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing? How you doing? Hi, you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? I'm gonna fix this real quick. Save, and we're gonna saved it. All right. Good? You're doing good? I am too. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had an appointment this morning, just doctor appointment. And then I ended up going to the Walmart after, which was, of course you go there just to get a few things, and you end up going, I don't know if, do you guys have Walmart? I don't know if you guys have Walmart, but it's a regular. It has groceries and clothes and stuff, and So yeah, you probably know what Walmart is. So I went and did that. Yep. Okay, I'll get Facebook, and then I came home right at like 5 minutes to 1, which is So that's why I was like, gotta put the stuff away quick, and then. So it ended up being faster than oops, this is the wrong one. I want to get the stuff together on here. But similar. Oh yeah, Tesco. Okay. Tesco. Okay. So you know what I'm saying. Okay. All right. We're up. We're up and about. Music is good. Not too loud. No, don't food shop. I know. That's the thing. And I ended up, I got some, hello, pro gamers. I got some, other stuff. And, they had the school supplies. I love office supplies. It's just a thing. I love school. Okay, so, that was the thing. But I ended up with too much of what you don't want, And then I was like, ooh, they have these pens that erase? I'm like, yes. Sign me up. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I like watch, you know, I like listening to certain things on, I think, and not always listening to it. Like my husband listens to it like more often than I do. It's called the Solved podcast. I just say no. The it's called Solved, Solved. Mark Manson, he wrote the book Subtle Ways of Not How to Give a fuck, an F, you know. How not to give, you know. Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. He's a really interesting guy. So the episode was resilience, right? So I'm not going to go as much as into the whole psychology or the whole thing, everything, whatever, because I'm spiritual, but it made me think of the things that how a lot of when you go through your awakening or this awareness is a lot of the things that we've had to go through, and how much we really don't really understand how strong we are if we look back and really understand all that we've been through and how we've gotten through it, right? So, yes, I do, pro gamers. Why? Yeah, I do game. I do the game. I have a different channel for that. So, yeah. Okay, so whether you're joining us for the first time or you're wandered back in here, I'm just happy you're here. I have never played the Granny on stream. No. Yeah, I play a lot of fun games, so yeah, like back rooms and stuff like that. I don't know if I played that. I don't know. I have to check. I'll check it out. So this is just want to explore the idea of this. It's been kind of just because of the listening to part of the episode of what he was talking about. Just sometimes we tell ourselves we're stuck, but we're not. We feel like life has stopped moving. The doors aren't opening. The answers aren't coming. We wonder if we're doing something wrong, right? So, but what if that's not what's happening at all? You know, what if you're not stuck? What if you're just being redirected? And so sometimes spirit slows us down because there's something we need to notice before we move forward. Sometimes delays create opportunities we couldn't have imagined if everything had happened according to our plans. So like, we have a plan that it's going to happen a certain way, but then it goes wrong, and you walk into the wrong room, and then the closed door protects us from walking, I think I said that wrong. The closed door protects us from walking into the wrong room. Yeah. So being redirected doesn't always feel comfortable. Sometimes it feels like a loss or just uncomfortable. But it brings like confusion, and it can feel like grief for the life we thought we were going to have, right? So like for somebody who always thought they were gonna be in this certain relationship and have a certain way, the way it is. Yeah. The universe has your back, so everything happens for a reason. A bad thing can be protection. Yep, that's right. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That's a great way to put it. But it's because then during those moments too, we discover parts of us that are like of ourselves we never would have met otherwise. So we do see how we rise up to the occasion, or how we can then bend and flex and figure out how really understand who we are as people too, and have like a more of an inner confidence. So, Yeah. So before we begin tonight's reading, we'd like to invite everyone to settle in for just a moment, and we'll do a little meditation. What's he say? Okay, thanks, programmers. Oh, thank you, Uncle Jimmy, thank you for coming. Okay, I'll check it out, programmers. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go into the meditation. I was just making sure it wasn't on the wrong channel over there. Okay. Oh, it's pouring rain there. Scottish summer, yeah. Yeah, I did, programmers. Okay. Hydration, please. Thank you. I need a glass of water. Thank you. Sip of water. Alright. Alright. So if you want to take a slow, deep breath in. Close your eyes if you want and gently let it go. Okay, have a good day, programmers. It's very heavy right now. Okay. Okay. And then gently let it go. And again, breathing in calm. Breathing out. Anything you've been carrying today. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Let your hands rest comfortably. Imagine roots gently extending from your feet into the earth beneath you, grounding you with every breath. Now picture a warm light above your head, whatever that light represents for you. God, the universe, divine love, spirit. Allow it to gently surround you. Feel it moving through the top of your head. Your shoulders, across your shoulders, through your heart, down your arms, through your entire body. With each breath, let go of the need to have every answer tonight. Instead, become open to clarity. Open to healing, open to perspective. Open to the possibility that what feels like a detour may actually be the path. Through the roots that you had growing from your feet, allow whatever no longer serves you to just go down be transmuted, brought down into earth, for them to take, and they will give you some energy back, light back, and through your roots, this golden energy just to ground you to earth and to spirit. Fill you up just as fast as you give it come through. As we move into tonight's readings, I ask that only messages shared in love, compassion, truth, and for the highest good come forward. And may everyone receive exactly what they need tonight, even if it isn't what they expected. So if you want to, this is a short thing. If you want to open your eyes, we can. Case closed. The suspect complied. I did. I sipped the water. Yes, I did. All right. Thank you guys for doing that. Oh, just If anybody would like a reading, they're free, and you can just ask a question, and it's spirit-led. You're welcome, Yvonne. Welcome. Thank you for talking to pro gamers. I was like, did I put the wrong channel? Because I'm getting, it's funny. Okay, Yvonne. Just general. I know, I was confused for a minute too. I'm like, I know I'm on the right channel. I'm not. Okay, I am like being, you know, I don't know if they're constantly on YouTube or something looking at people. Maybe that's why. They knew that, seen me doing games before or something. Probably were like, what is she doing? Alright. Alright, we'll go to Yvonne. Listen to his almost first thing, just general for see what Spirit has to say. I guess, Julia. Never. I was looking in there. They've been promoting that, so I, pushing it more. So I've got a lot more views on that channel. Well, probably because it's more consistent too. Per day. All right. Let's see. Community calls. They've just been a lot more worried, like, and concerned about. I just feel like a worry and concern, Yvonne. I'm gonna try not to bring because I do, I haven't, like, I don't know if you wrote me in between the time that I wrote you back or whatever, but I know we do talk on here, about getting your readings before. I know about you, but and about your sister, so I'm trying not to bring my own head into it, but it's I did feel like a worry and a concern. And then with this card, community calls, it just makes me feel like you're wanting to, like, set up a system or something, or of just making like checks maybe on, yeah, right about the end. Just like more of like, it wasn't even like, I think it's not as much about, normally you would be concerned already, but like this, there's been more of like a more of an active, like crying and upsetness to it. Does that make sense? It's like community calls. I feel like it's just like reaching out and talking to other people, reaching out. I feel like you should reach out and talk to not as much Anne about it, but more so having somebody else talk to about it, I guess. I mean, maybe that's what you're doing already. That's where the community calls is, but I just feel like it's just having somebody else to talk to. Hi, Sig Jenny. I feel like there's like things you're holding off doing as well. I feel like that's more of like me. I don't know, like making sure you don't have time. Oh, David wasn't eating well and was struggled to swallow food again, but getting better. Oh, Yeah, maybe that's where the... Well, it is just not wanting to deal with the emotions that might bring up. I mean, like, if he does go talk to somebody, things... Well, that's... It's just like knowing what we know about things we do and the tools we use. Sometimes when people are using certain things, that it's because they don't want to feel certain emotions. So then, going to talk it through is going to be hard. So it makes sense why he doesn't want. That's not coming from spirit. That's just me knowing, mental health. But you know what I mean? So it makes sense why he wouldn't be open to it, because that's why he's, if he's to feel those emotions, yeah. So that's why he doesn't want to do it too. So it's unfortunate, because that would help a lot, but that's why he is doing what he's doing as well. But I feel like you've putting things on hold because of a lot of what's going on, and they're saying just let your ship set sail. Like, they're saying just do it anyway. Don't hold back on stuff you want to do. Allow yourself to keep on going with your own path and your own flow, and not be concerned with, because things are going to come up regardless, and you might be there's things that you want to do, and it's like, don't put them off, because there's always going to be something coming up. And maybe that, I'm not saying you're delaying it, because I feel like it's like kind of an excuse, but it's a valid excuse, but just keep on doing it. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, don't let your ship set sail. Take care of yourself. These things are going to happen all the time, and and the feeling too is, I was trying to say before, is like, it's like the reason why you're bringing that into the forefront is, I got to take care of these people, these other thing, whatever, because is because it's uncomfortable to take care of yourself. You're not used to it. So you are going to what is more comfortable, and you're saying, well, it's them. That's why I have to do it. But really, you can, like, put that, it's because it's uncomfortable. Yeah. So, because life, it's always going to have something like that, And then crown activation just makes me feel, more probably evolved, because of Reiki and everything, of the chakras than I would. But I mean, like, what I'm feeling from spirit from it is more of like asking them for, like, not them, but your higher self, for like guidance, your higher self, and the strength to do it. Like, sitting in your power and knowing that you can, even though it's not uncomfortable, and it's because you're not used to doing it, and it's going to feel awkward and not correct, but knowing it is, your higher self knows this is coming from a place of love for yourself and for them, because really they can't go forward if you are there helping them through their own struggles. They gotta, deal with them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, also your higher self is going to be able to, sitting in your own power is like, I always talk about that. Like when, explore and explore fullness, you know what that means. Because once, you know, it's the giving back to yourself that is going to bring back to the people that do need your help. So yeah, you can't be everyone's crutch, because it's not loving. I mean, it is loving you are for during a certain point, but then at a certain point they got to learn to do their own thing too. Otherwise they're not going to grow and to heal from what they need to learn, you know, because they're just going to depend on you. And then they go, okay. It's like somebody who keeps on becoming bankrupt and you keep on bailing them out. They're not going to learn how to, you know, the value of a dollar, you know. And you have the, you know, the thing is you know all this already. It's just, you know, it's sometimes we just, the messages from the third eye, I feel like you have the intuitive knowledge. It's just sometimes, like, with what's going on lately, it's like, it's kind of muddled, because it's like, well, they are having trouble. Anne is, you know, there's valid reasons why you're kind of putting the brakes on certain things. You're wanting to help. There's valid reasons for your husband, David, you know, too. But there is, like, knowing that there's always going to be something. So, yeah. So, just wanting you to, like, be able to breathe and live and to, like, just bloom, really, you know? It's like you started feeling that way for a little bit, just recently, and then it kind of got, because of everything going on, it just got kind of heavy, you know? And it's like, remember that feeling of when you started to put up those boundaries and stuff and started doing that, you know? It's like, yeah, it is. Yeah. You're welcome, Yvonne. Oh. All right, Julia. You wanted general as well. Okay. Julia likes scaring me. All right, Julia. Oh, much thank you. You are too, yeah. Much love and blessings to you too. All right, Julia. Deck. Okay. So, I think what I gather from it is that it's saying, like, I don't know, it depends, like, she's like saying yes, it's up there, or I don't know, it depends on, it can mean a bunch of different stuff for Julia. I've only seen Julia do it. A smiley face without a nose. Oh, I thought it just meant, like, yeah, up there. I thought you were just, like, indicating it was like a yes. I don't know. It's old. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, it's interesting. I took it as something else. Okay. I feel like there is a routine that you are really in, but it made me feel like you're, like, trapped in the routine. Like, you feel like you have to do it. But I feel like it's with a lot of things of, like, normal day-to-day things that you're constantly making sure that you do. It's like you're trying to stay in a routine. There's something about just something around the routine and not being trapped in it. Hey, Bermuda Noise. How you doing? Smile's good. Yeah. So not feeling trapped in the routine. Make sure, when the routine is good, but not being trapped in it. More so like, I feel like with this Never Jam today is more like not living in the now. It's like sometimes when you are doing all those routine things like you feel like you have to do, it's making sure that it's more of a flow. Smiles are contagious. Hey, Cosmic. I feel like somebody's let you down recently, though, as well. And you're trying to, like, just feel kind of, and it's a feeling of, like, not really being able to bring it up. Oh, thank you, Cosmic. Yeah, that's... I feel like it's because the reason why you're also oh, you don't know how you are right now? I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like it's the reason for the routine is just trying to keep up with everything. It's just like but it's like everything will happen in its own time. I feel like that's what it is too. I just feel like you're trying to make sure that you get I feel like it is helping with the way you flow through things, but it's just don't get trapped in it where you feel like you have to do certain things for other things to happen. I think it's just more so if you're feeling the need to go do something, letting go of something that you thought you should do first is good too. I don't know if this is resonating, but that's what I'm feeling. And then I felt like there was somebody that you felt let down, like you're hurt by. And I feel like it's just something more so about like, you know that it's more so like something that they triggered in you than what they did. It's like you're trying to not bring it up as much as that. Oh, hi, Crystal. Oh, yeah. Need a strong routine if it's too much, but keep to the routine. Those are your whole day off. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it's where the trap, I think, comes in too. It's like, yeah, you are like trapped in that thing. I think it's like it's like when things would come up that you feel like you need to do, it's like knowing that even if you don't do one of the things that you normally would do, it's not going to cause the world to end. It's like, it's letting small things fall first away if you need to do something rather than huge ones. And it's like realizing, everything, because it's like a safety is a control, right? Oh, thank you, Crizzle. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, yeah, it's hard to do. Yeah, it is, because it's all, I mean, you are regulating yourself emotionally and through this, and so yeah, it is. But it's like, it's just choose who you will become, because it is uncertainty. It's like, I think it's just knowing that, like, if it starts to affect you in other ways, then it's something to look into. But I don't know why they just brought it up, the routine, not to get trapped in it. So that's what they said. So I'm not going to try to go too much into it with it. Don't get trapped in it as much. It's like they say, always, it causes you to, not function, but but it can be just the perception that it's happening, but it's hard to say. I mean, it's all what you say. But here's someone ignoring it, but that's fine. Yeah, that's your choice. They always say that. Yeah, you can ignore it for now. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I think it's just more something to keep in the back of your head, of awareness of it, which is the first step. There's no need to like start doing anything. Yeah, because sometimes just being curious about it. Yeah, follow the white rabbit. I feel like there is times where you should. I feel like they are saying, though, there's times where there's stuff that would come up that would bring the creativity and the flow and the synchronicities. You are missing that because you're not in the moment. You're more in what you think you should be doing, right? Yeah, you're just being redirected. That's true. Yeah. So they're trying to bring in change, but that change won't happen if I cling to my routine. So they want me to loosen up. Yeah. So yeah. Curiosity meets opportunity. So yeah, follow the white rabbit. So yeah, yeah, it's weird how that worked, huh? Yeah, you're stuck. You're being redirected. So yeah, I feel like well, when they, you know that, Julie, when they bring stuff up, it's just, I mean, it's more of to bring it into from the back of your mind to the forefront, or, something you've been thinking about, but not really acting on. So yeah, and I feel like I Want to Be Queen is more of like the healing, passing a test. I feel like this whole card is always about like this is your healing journey. I mean, this is what it is a theme for you, the team thing. So, and you know that's something that I mean, I even get like a discomfort in my stomach. I mean, like, it becomes physical with you as well. The elusive Facebook. Yes, I'm paying attention to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Yep. Hey, Erica. Oh, hi. How you doing? Yeah, so it combines it on the screen there. All you guys. The black rabbit. You follow the black rabbit. Well, I mean, you can follow any color rabbit, really. Black is not a bad thing. I mean, that's also good to look at the darker aspects of our character and their shadow. So, yeah. Oh, good. Your tarot's getting more accurate? That's awesome. Yeah, and it's all about learning your own. I feel like this card is more about talking about your universe and learning to create what you desire. So it's using the tools that you have now to live your life and to flow through it in the best way that you feel comfortable. And if you're feeling comfortable with it now, eventually that will, it's like they're trying to warn you that this is going to start becoming too much, or it is now, and you are understanding. I just feel like it's just like knowing that some things do fade away, and then you turn it, we're not the same one. So much shadow work with following the black rabbit, yes. You control what you see if you don't want to see anything scary. Yeah, oh yeah, she's talking to Erica. Yeah, with witchcraft, yeah. Don't want to see scary, you won't, and don't allow myself to see scary things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the intention, Erica. But they just, it's more of just making every minute count instead of, every moment count too. You annoy me, Angie, because you always bring up things I'm not so much ignoring, but need to focus more on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Erica, yeah. Bermuda Noise said to ask your guys to keep an eye on you. Yeah, that's always a good thing. Yep. They'll protect you too. Yeah. All right, Julia. Yeah, guides will always protect you. Yeah, you need both. Yeah, we all need nudges here and there. You're welcome. I like how you still said thank you. Like, you really annoy me, but thank you. I'm not doing it. It's spirit. It's all come from spirit. I'm not telling you. I'm doing good. How are you, Bermuted? You do have manners. Yes, you do. I'm doing well, Bermuted. How you been? Has it been pretty busy at work and life? How's your grandma doing? Let's see. Erica asked, "What do you think about my friends? Should I go back to my old ones, or is it better to find new friends?" Well, before I can really go into that, she's still alive. Busy. Yeah, should be. There's times like that, You muted? Well, before I go, really connect with spirit, Erica, so more of understanding that so, who you vibe with. Is it the same friends that you want? I mean, because there are things that do shift in us, our own values and the way we look at the world. Sometimes that can then, or the boundaries we put up are gonna then make those people, what we were holding for those people, well, this is now coming from spirit, but what we're holding from those people, not really, they're not gonna be as, they want you to, if they grow and are growing with you and as you put up boundaries and stuff, there is still that cohesiveness. It's understanding sometimes there is blowback and things said because you're not being who they feel like you should be, you know? And it's like falling away from old patterns or things like that. If they start wanting you to, you know, when you're actively trying to better yourself and they're not as receptive to that, that's something that you should be, you know, keep an eye out for. I feel like there's more so like one of them that isn't as one that is wanting you to, it's like when you go back home to your parents' house, it's like you're an adult, but then when you go back home, it's like you revert back to that age, right? And those old habits. It's like knowing that how you feel when you're around them, right? Yeah, but it's as much as like it's up to you to know that how you are. Is he like indicating that you're a follower? Because like it's like sometimes people will feel like you, but it might just be a jealousy of the connection you have with them. So I feel like it's more so not as much of a bad influence as that he's not really understanding there's parts of us that need to be immature, and there's parts of us that can goof around, and it's not as much a bad influence. It's more so of getting in touch with our own parts of ourselves that we can't in other ways, right? Yeah, it's like a primal connecting deep within sacred dance instinct. I feel like it's just more of like something that, yeah. It's not as much of, I mean, that's up to him to be, it's not something you can make him be okay with. It's telling him that, hey, I have these friends, they're my friends. It's like the same thing as if, somebody didn't like him. Be like, I love him. You know? Say your friends didn't like him. And then what would you say to them? You would say, well, if you want to be my friend, this is who I want in my life. This is who I connect with and who I am friends with. And if you don't like that, too bad. You know, that's who and I want to hear about it. You know, I mean, like, you got to put up a boundary. It's not like they have to be okay with it. You got to just understand that, you know, these are my friends and I am going to still be me. And for you to think that I'm going to be a different person and do all these bad things is not really is really not really understanding you and who you are, right? Yeah, because it's like saying, like, you're stronger than that. You're not going to just become somebody else because you're around people. Can be a red flag, yeah. Yeah, not try to change you. You got to make that decision yourself, exactly. Again, they give you that psychic protection, that there's like protection around you. I just feel like there's this, it says bad dream shield, but I feel like this is more of the protection, because I feel like there is this like knowing that this is nightmare, but I feel like it's more of just protecting around yourself and knowing that, having that confidence and that understanding, because what's happening is he's projecting ideas onto you that you are like you're going to go out and become somebody else because you're with different people. It just seems, yeah. He's trying to get me to become a more mature person, but then I don't think it's time. Yeah. Well, I feel like you are in some aspects, and it's just that when you're with your friends, it's different. And that's the way it is, because, like I said, yeah. Well, that's, yeah. Well, You get influenced easy? Well, I feel like it's more of your own decision. You're making, I think no matter who you're with, you're allowing yourself to get, it's not because of them. It's not because of your friends. It's you doing it. So it's not, no matter who you're with, even if you get new friends, you're going to keep on, until you change and heal yourself, you're going to keep on getting that same thing, right? If you find people you vibe with. Obviously you vibe with them yet, and that's what's happening. But you are, I mean, like, I feel like, I know your boundaries. It's like sometimes you have friends that aren't the greatest. I mean, people are gray. They're not all good or all bad, right? So it's like, and that's the whole thing about people, is knowing you can't, it's an unconditional love and understanding of the human condition and how people change and can grow and become different. And it's like knowing that if people are there with you and you feel like they are valuing you and loving you for you, don't throw that away just because somebody tells you that they're a bad influence. It's not that they're a bad influence. You're allowing yourself to be influenced. So it's more so you needing not to be sheltered from people like that. It's more of you needing to understand that, which you have the awareness of it, you're allowing it to happen. So you're going to be influenced. So they're influencing you, so he won't be able to influence you as much too. I mean, he wants to be the end all influencer. So, I mean, there's people that, if you are, normally people gravitate to you because they can do that. He might be the one that wants to do it the most. Yeah, follow your own happiness. Very true. You don't want to get resentful later down the road too, because he's like, tells you can't be friends with anybody, and then all you know is him. And then all of a sudden you're like, there can be a resentment to that too, as well. It's like understanding that things like that can happen. Oh yeah, that's not right. Especially when you use the word aloud. Yeah. Because it means like he's trying to control and influence you, and that's not. That's another, like I don't like using because of the, that is there's a lot of red flags there, Erica. So it's like it's not healthy. There's red flag is because and I'm not trying to say I don't know. All I'm feeling is there's a lot of things that you should be concerned about with that, because when that's the way to get you isolated so that he is the only one in your ear, and you don't want that, because when somebody else is the only one in your ear, yes, that's not a good thing. It can be a dangerous down the road, yes, because if he's the only one in your ear and now you're not talking to your family, you're not talking to friends, he's the only one, that's not good. Well, the next relationship should just be with yourself and understanding yourself more, and then not concerning yourself with going into the next relationship right away. Is taking it slow, understanding your own needs and what you want in a relationship. I mean, it can happen if, that you, I'm not saying if you do get into a relationship right away, that's a bad thing, but it's best when you're needing to understand how that you don't want to get too involved with somebody that fast. Yeah, but if things are meant to happen, they will happen. Yeah, it just will. Yeah, definitely takes some time for you. Yeah, it's the just knowing the pattern of what might be attracted to you, and it's knowing the pattern then what might be attracted to you and why it's being attracted to you. You know? Hey, Master PK. Yeah, you don't need someone to make your home. No. Maybe even friends and can be, you know, soulmates and part of your soul family, you know. So yeah. Anybody else would like? Thank you, Erica, for coming. It's hard. I know it's hard because you feel the, you know, the love for the person, but he did make you, and has made you understand more about yourself and how and what you gravitate to in people. So, and yeah. Yeah, never accept anyone but the best. Very true. Mm-hmm. Well, it's hard because love is just, it's confusing. Yeah. You'll get through it. I mean, yeah. That's what love will cause you to, the rose tinted glasses. Yeah. And sometimes what people feel is that they want somebody to tell them what to do, because it's easier to blame somebody else to be like, well, he told me to do that, but at the same time, you could see yourself know that the reason why you're allowing that to happen is because then you don't have yourself to blame if it fails. So no, TikTok was last night for muted at 6. Yeah, I do it on Mondays at 6 p.m. Love will cause you to heal and make you be excited for the growth of you and all the excitement that happening, you know, more so than, and the awe of you and who you are and who you're becoming, not just wanting you to stay at a certain point. They want you to bloom and to grow and to expand, you know. Oh, no worries. Muted. It's like, that's why I think of love as a garden, you know. We all have weeds, but we appreciate and we grow what we can, and you know, and those weeds start getting filtered out, and the garden just becomes more and more beautiful, and the love just keeps on growing and growing. You know, it fuels that as well. So it's like and that could also be your own love for yourself. Yeah, mutual. Mm-hmm. And mutual respect and admiration for each other in a way that isn't through jealousy or feeling like they're or competition, you know. It just feels comfortable, and just, I don't know, it's the comfortability of it too is what really. Yeah, safe. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Well, if anybody wants another reading, I could give you one. No, I can have time for one more. So we have 10 minutes. Or I could do a collective if you would like. 10 minutes. Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, appreciate it. Because I can do a collective. I don't think there's anybody on Facebook today. It's only you guys. She did read you to it. How will you be able to earn money because you're young? I think it's more of like yeah, they are, aren't they? It's weird. Yeah. I think it's more of like just knowing what you've been doing and just expanding on that. It's knowing who you are and I feel like a lot of what being young is about is being like not really understanding there's so much that you're doing right now isn't as much of it's learning who you are and what you're comfortable doing and what you want to do. So it's like it's expanding on that and taking that to the next level. So it's like try to look into what you like doing and then looking at jobs that could bring you into that. You know, there's always going to be something in your job that you're not going to like. Yeah, there you go. Julia said, yeah, that's has nothing to do with it. You feel authentically called to, not your ego and your will. Yeah, it's like it's wanting, but knowing that there's going to be things, even the best jobs that you feel like you like doing and are good. There's going to be parts of them that you don't like. So it's can always go. There's, if you don't really know what you want to do, or there's websites and stuff that can help you through that. I forget, there was one that I suggested to my son. I forget the name of it now. I think it was like 18,000 hours or something like that. But you can like, there's some tests there. It's free. Or 1,800 hours? I don't know. Let me see. You can, hours, because that's how many hours you're going to, job search. I'm gonna look it up. 80,000 hours. Yeah. It should be free. It's a .org thing. I think it's a free, because you're going to do at least 80,000 hours of work in your lifetime. There's free guides, application advice, and one-on-one coaching advice are available to help you plan your next move. So, and it helps you because it's a lot of people nowadays, they want to find something that means something to them. And, it is a lot of your time. So, yeah, something like that. But, I mean, even if you pick something, it's always knowing that you have the opportunity, no matter what age, that you can change it. Yeah, and that's the thing, is when you're asking these questions too, it's like sometimes it's like the seer of mystery. Sometimes it's not like we never know where we're gonna go, where the path will lead. It's just trust that it'll work out, and that obviously you're gonna find something to do and you're gonna make money, It's like relax, surrender, and trust that it will, work out. See your mystery. So. Which I like that this card is that and you have the ones there. Like we always talk about the seeing 11 o'clock or whatever. I'm gonna stop, Eric. I'm giving you a whole hour reading. I only do a couple questions, so. Well, these are just touchstones. I'm not gonna keep going into more of it. It's all right. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I could go. I think I'll call it now. Because when is next time? Yeah, you can get a full reading for my Ko-fi account if you want to do it that way. I can do an hour or a half an hour, 15 minutes. Julia does them too. Next time is Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern on TikTok. So that is, that'll be what, 11 o'clock your time? Because it's 5 hours ahead. Yeah, it's whatever questions or whatever spirit, whatever comes, whatever questions you have, I'll ask spirit. And but whatever spirit gives me, they give me. So I can't guarantee that I'm going to have exact answers, but yeah. Yeah, a lot more time for questions, yeah. So like, if you wanted a certain loved one to come through, I can't guarantee that will happen, like through mediumship or something, but I can always consult and see. It's whatever you need at the time, too. As Julia and Yvonne know. From today, bringing up things that... So, alright, so I wrote a little thing. Oh, then Tuesday, sorry, from you. So Tuesday it's 1 p.m., which is at 6 o'clock your time. Yeah, Spirit does like to keep things away. Yeah, if it helps you. Yeah, because they don't want to just, especially if you're, they want you to, they don't want to reveal all the answers. They want you to, it's good to have surprises. So I said, I have a little closing. So I just wanted to leave you with one thought. Okay, from you, go ahead. You can write me. So yeah, something about learning or healing or something like that. Yeah, that's why they do it. It's annoying. Right, Julia? All right. If you've been feeling stuck, I hope you consider that maybe your story isn't paused. Maybe it's just turning a page, and the path ahead isn't always visible while we're walking it, but after. It is very clear. We only understand the reason for the detour when we look back. So be gentle with yourself this week and going forward. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to little nudges, the synchronicities, the unexpected opportunities, and even the moments that don't go according to plan. And Spirit has a beautiful way of weaving meaning through places that once felt confusing. So thank you for trusting and for sharing this time with me today in your hearts and allowing Spirit to do what Spirit does best. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Yvonne, Julia, everyone, Erica, you're muted. And I'll be waiting in Wonderland. See you Monday. Good night. Bye, guys. Thank you. No problem, Julia. You can probably pay back for you scaring me so much on the other channel. The jump scares.